In what will likely be the last of the critical stories I do this year, I thought I would bring your attention to something that most people are happily oblivious to, at least right now. Well, until this moment. Disney is no longer a family company, and they haven't been for a long time. Today, we're going to talk about just one of the reasons why this is true, and I think it's time to expose the dirty underbelly of the mouse. So, with that, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, hiss and foes, welcome to the Culture Casino!
Disney has had a long history of touting its family company status and enjoying that perception around the world. In their strategic acquisitions, they have gobbled up anything that's practically bursting with Americana and wholesomeness, but it's been rather impressive, and yet of late, kind of deceitful. Sports is also usually considered fairly wholesome, and while most major sports around the world are rocked by yearly scandals and issues, they are still considered safe for most families viewing, TV and even sports movies, things like that. It's considered safe. Now, when Disney acquired ESPN, it was quite the boon. Now, this is going back a few years. In fact, they would even call it a blessing at that point in time because they were able to use words like that. It added to their network sports coverage, of course, and it gave them a growing profit center. In fact, it was a huge profit center. They had years of money and solid growth. Their expansion also led to additional competition for the best voices, the best minds in sports, etc., etc. Now, that also led to its recent decline because as talent and thoughtfulness left, it was replaced with bluster and ignorance. For more on that, please go check out Black and White Sports, where John Matrix and Rhodes Rants cover things like this in wonderful detail. In fact, that channel's fantastic. I watch it all the time. Disney was so committed to its wholesome image, of course, that they wouldn't even allow a casino, which is a staple in the cruise industry, on their cruise ships. Their cruises became much more costly as a result, amongst the other things they liked to tout, like the Disney difference, which is now absent from almost everything. But they did set the standard in family cruising, and they made that more appealing to the cruise industry as a whole. Then, daily sports betting emerged in this country, and around the world, to be honest with you, and this seemed to turn a lot of heads. And so let's flash forward to 2018, and the Supreme Court's decision to strike down some things that were being considered illegal as far as sports betting was concerned. And voila, opportunity knocks. Now, Bob Iger and his team saw a potential for ESPN to dive further into sports betting coverage, and in a secret move, into sports betting. But we'll get there. The writing was on the wall for ESPN, in that what writing seemed to spell out an uncertain future, with a steady ratings decline and constant controversy. In fact, that happens every day. Again, I refer you to Rhodes Rants, John Matrix, and of course, Black and White Sports. Again, one of the channels that I absolutely love. Now, this also led to something that most people have missed over the course of the last 18 months. Disney is now all in on sports gambling. And I'm not just talking about the poker tournaments. I'm not talking about horse racing. I'm not talking about any of those things, no. In September of this year, 2020, Disney was now partnered with two huge gaming entities, DraftKings and Caesars, through their William Hill agreement. Now, William Hill's a big sports book, just so you know. Now, these partnerships will likely prove even more lucrative than the previous promotional partnerships that they had with these companies in the past. In fact, here's the scary thought, and mind you, I'm just looking ahead. With states now looking at the massive budget shortfalls that they're about to experience and the outlook, economic outlook, uncertain in states that are run by the lockdown fiends, revenue for gambling taxation may be incredibly appealing. think it probably will be. How does the Epcot Resort and Casino sound to you? And while I may be kidding, and while that may be hyperbole or reductio ad absurdum, it does spark a question that needs to be asked. So I'll ask all of you. Is Disney still a family company in your mind? With their continuing pattern of wholesome decline, do they still hold that place for you? I can't even answer that question. I'll look to your comments below for that, of course. That's what that section down there is for. But for now, on the way out, I will state the following, okay? Before Disney does anything major to change a direction or to dive boldly into a new sector or something they've just barely dipped their toes into, they always do a survey, and they survey their top customers, the people who are most invested in their company. Sometimes people that not only have investment, but have additional capital investment with them, such as purchase of their DVC or members of their specialty clubs. Now, right now, I will tell you that ESPN is soliciting survey responses about the depth of their interest in sports gambling and very leading questions to test just how far you'll be comfortable with them wading in. With that, I want to thank you and yours for the time that you give me each and every week, the time that you give to every one of my videos and live streams. Thank you for every time that you support an independent creator. By doing the same for them, watching their videos and live streams, you are doing them an incredible service. And believe me, myself and they appreciate that. For as long as we have this platform and the others that we also have, and we have this voice, I intend to continue to use mine, at least here, for as long as they let me. Please use yours to support your favorite creators or become one yourself. We always need more voices. I want you to have a very special holiday season and beyond. Put the bulk of the year behind you if you can. 2020 was difficult for all of us. And to you, all of my subscribers, all of my members, all of my friends, and even the first-time viewers, hi. Have a happy new year. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. Wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. At some point, I'm going to stop saying that. Maybe February or March. We'll see. And until next time, or next year, bye. Hey there. One last quick note before I let you go, and before we make it to the end of this video. I, Culture Casino, have a brand new Teespring store. That's right, you can now go to Teespring, look up Culture Casino, or use the link in the video below, and pick out some handsome and beautiful Culture Casino merchandise with many different designs and styles and colors, many different items. I was actually surprised at all of the things that you could create, and I have some more designs and items on the way here shortly. But, you know, if you want to support the channel in that way, there is some merch. Otherwise, here comes the ending. Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.